Hello, this is Alan Fine. I'm here in Barbados at the Royal Sandals Barbados and Sandals Barbados. We'll hear more about that. We're with the General Manager, Ferry Zievinger, and this is Insider Travel Report. Ferry, tell us about the history of sandals on Barbados.
Right. So Sandals arrived in Barbados about 3 years ago. And in the 3 years, a lot has happened. First of all, we took over the original Sandals Barbados from another all-inclusive resort. And we modified the resort, upgraded the resort completely. That took about 9 months. After 9 months, we had beautiful 280 rooms resort with 11 restaurants. And Sandals became an instant hit with, of course, all our returning Sandals guests. And Barbados being a fantastic island, a new destination for Sandals, of course, it has been growing since ever.
But then, come late last year, what happened?
Because of the size of the resort, 280 rooms, and the formula for all-inclusive, you want a little bit more rooms with 11 restaurants. You can imagine the guests had it for the picking. We needed to add rooms, and Sandals Royal Barbados was born. So it is the first time that we have two Sandals side by side. It's really
sharing everything.
So we added more dining. We added 222 suites. So all the rooms at Sandals Royal Barbados are suites. They are at Club Sandals, concierge level, and butler level. Beautiful large rooms, up to date, latest design, and of course more restaurants as butcher steak and seafood as we are in right now. Yeah.
But now, a total of how many restaurants? 17?
17 in total. Now, when you say at Sandals Royal Barbados, you say, okay, we have less restaurants here. You have to go to the original Barbados.
Right.
Because we have the first Club Bombay Indian restaurants in the entire group right here in Barbados. And that's just one of them.
Very beautiful design.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, and the food is excellent too. Yeah.
Well, tell us more about the restaurants.
17 restaurants. So we have a 5-star global gourmet dining. We have steakhouses. We have Mediterranean, Italian, Japanese, Indian. What else we have? French, Caribbean spices. We have a jerk shack. We have fantastic personal thin crust pizzas. And it goes on and on and on and on. So we have an authentic pub, a British pub, which is called the Merry Monkey.
Yes, that's open very late.
Yes, that opens until 2 o'clock. So those are for the guys and the girls that really want to close the bar. So you will notice that a lot of our staff right here at Sandals Royal Barbados is new. It's not only adding rooms, of course, it's also creation of jobs, right? We started at the original Barbados with 550 team members, and we have grown, and this is in a short 3 years, to 1,258 full-time jobs. So it is fantastic also for the destination Barbados.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're all trained so well, and they're all so friendly.
Yes,
big family.
It's typically Bajans, how we call them, Bajans, Barbadians. They're very friendly persons, welcoming you to the island. Yeah.
Let's go back now. You have a beautiful beach,
Yes.
but I really love. There's pools everywhere. How many pools do you have?
Yeah, so we call them bodies of water, because we also have hot tubs, of course. We have individual private pools, like if you have a round-of-house suite, which is a standalone villa, butler villa, they will have their own plunge pool. So you won't see them, but we know they're there. So altogether, there's about 48 of them. So that includes jacuzzis. But most important are, of course, the large main pools, like the South Seas pools with a swim-up bar. We have the infinity pool. This is the first infinity glass fronted swimming pool in the Sandals group. Basically ends up right on the beach. So it's perfect spot for selfies, right? You stand in the pool and the views are beautiful. But we also added the latest in the group, which is a On the 6th floor is a sky pool, and also, of course, it has a sky hot tub and a sky bar, etc. So a must visit when you're here.
It's up where the Parisian restaurant is.
Yes, correct.
And you could see the entire island from up there, as opposed to everywhere else you're looking out at sea. There you could look back.
Yes, you can look back towards the west coast or towards the south side of the island, which is Oistins, over Christchurch.
So now, are there any particular amenities that you want to mention?
Our top 6 butler suites, they include transfers from the airport, which all the rooms do, but this one, you will be picked up and you will be brought back to the airport after you stay with a Rolls Royce. So, which is fantastic, right?
That's worth mentioning.
It's included.
Right.
So, it sets us apart. Well,
let's go further. So, why Sandals as opposed to other all-inclusives?
It's couples only, 18 years up. So if you don't like smaller, the kids, right? Sandals is the spot for you. It's heaven for dining. You can imagine 17 restaurants. Your stay need to be longer than 1 week, right? Otherwise, you won't even get an opportunity to dine everywhere. But also the vast inclusions that we offer. I mean, which all-inclusive have diving included, PADI certified. You can get certified on resort. We have a complete dive fleet of dive boats in Bridgetown, right? And you can dive. Really, when you come to Sandals, you don't have to take your wallet unless you want to spend some extra. You can, of course, but there is no need for it. So we serve Robert Mondavi wines, 6 different varietals. It's included. If you want to up your game and buy a Dom Perignon, of course, that is not included, but it is available if you want to. Gratuity is included. So we serve top shelf bars, drinks in our bars, from top shelf, from the black labels to the red labels, from the best beers, 21 beers in the Lovers Lane, right? From international.
Wait, tell them about Lovers Lane.
Lovers Lane is a bowling alley, right? 4-lane bowling alley. Yeah, it's included. But a 4-lane bowling alley, piano bar, so that stays open until 2 a.m. And it has a first ever beer bar, right? The Lovers Lane bar, where we serve 21 different beers. So, I mean, I don't think there's an all-inclusive in the world that can come close to what we offer. Yeah.
So let's talk about, we're going out to travel agents and let's teach them. There's the Sandals, from what I understand, the travel agent is very important to them, and so they've worked the program in order to keep them involved. Could you tell us about that?
Of course. Our travel partners, and I say travel partners, the travel agents, they are our best partner. This is how Sandals grow, continue to grow, so they're very close to us, and we consider them. Without the travel agents, there is basically no Sandals. We know that it's very important, and we continue to honor the relationship we have with them. Of course, as any brand, we have our own rewards program. It's called Loyalty in Travel, right? And you have fantastic deals. And we try to secure our business, right?
You try to keep that client for both the travel agent and yourself.
Of course. The travel agent can be home-based, can be an agency with a storefront, etc. But hard work is being done to bring in the clients. Once the clients come on resort, we will make sure that they will have the time of their life.
And they'll want to come back.
Correct. That is our mission, right? Once we have them in that place, we can offer them to book their next vacation with Sandals right on resort. This is at the Loyalty and Travel Lounge, right? And the customer, the client, our guest then will get the best price that they will get anywhere, not online, not anywhere, by booking on resort. They secure their next vacation.
This is to retain them.
Correct. Because once they leave the gates, they're prey for anyone.
Right. But at this point now, you're securing the travel agent in the deal because.
Of course. So once a guest want to book their next vacation on the resort, depending what level of room category they book, they can book a luxury room, they can book a Club Sandals concierge room, or the highest level, which is butler. So if you would book a luxury room, it's 10% off the price, 11, 13, as you go up into the room categories. And once they secure that booking, they can ask to transfer that booking back to the travel agent, and the travel agent will get commission on that also. So it is a very good formula. It works for Sandals. It works also for the travel agent. The travel agent don't have to worry to rebook that customer again. It's done, and the travel agent can focus on new customers, right. And that is the formula. Mm-hmm. So it's very important for our travel partners to understand, especially travel agents that are starting to sell sandals. Mm-hmm. They might look at it, say, hey, that's my client, you guys are booking it, but we will secure the booking. You still get your commission, and you can basically start looking for new clients, which is good.
That's very good. Yeah. That's very good. Very good. Well, we're having a great time. We thank you for having us here. It's good that we're getting all this information out.
Very good. I hope you get some more information, because there's so much to talk about Sandals, and it's a big success, like I mentioned, and we're very, very happy to be part of this.
That's the story. This is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.